is actually quite good for Phoenix. In a lot of Phoenix games, you get under level in the laning stage, so they do some damage to KP here. He should be just fine though. Worst case, Phoenix dives back and starts Sun Rain. Does a little differently actually. He's gonna Ray from the. Oh, he actually goes down.
Very nicely done, yeah. The nuke was too much, and yeah, Karka, he tried to get the Ray off, but it was a little bit off point, so the heal wasn't there straight away, and without the scorched earth. Yeah.
I think he didn't want to have to dive, but he should have dived right away to get behind the Doom and then started the Sun Ray right away. Oh, they might kill the Phoenix.
Oh,
he does have dive though.
Okay, he's got TP back coming in as well. They got the burst they have with the nuke from Handscan. Okay. Another one for Complexity. Suddenly, this safe lane is, I mean, this is starting beautifully.
As soon as the Scorched Earth is on cooldown, the damage amp that Oracle puts out, and not damage amp, but the damage he does.
Yeah, well, 160 nuke or so. I see mid lane, yeah, with the Cold Snap and the Sunray. They're going to try and have a go onto Chessie here.
Good.
Oh, that tornado from Moo. Oh, he put the Fairy Fire nearly enough. That's not going to be able to save him. Last one follows through, and just, yeah, as you said, really clean play there from Moo and Karka. Great kind of awareness for the Phoenix to just come back into that middle lane.
But if this is like a Shadow Fiend or something, he could triple raise this and it would all die. But he's going to get so much gold right now. I'm not looking at his net worth. He's already 3,090.
This is really nice as well. Look, Tron and Karka, they realize stacks are being taken, but they've actually smoked up. They want to try and make advantage of the fact that Z-Freak's come mid to look for the levels. They know there's going to be no out nearby because he's busy farming and trying for the deny. Nearly gets it. Just a little bit early without Z-Freak, but nice attempt nonetheless. And Newbee, they managed to punish that Bane in the mid lane and maybe even try and come in and see if they can spot out the Alchemist here.
Weird overall, but it's absolutely worth it here because that's Midas finish for how he's got an extra 500 gold. Now the map really opens up for Newbee. They're going in though.
Here we go, onto Chessie. He's out of mana, out of luck. The control is there. No way this man gets himself out. Really nice go from Newbee again, just when the Chemical Rage wasn't available, so no chance for the Alchemist. And this is the thing as well.
Perfect time to gank him.
Oh, let's see what
they see him. Yeah. They've got to wrap around. All right, this is perfect from Bane. Good setup.
How's playing it so safely? Look at this.
But this is why Z-Freak wrapped around. He's going to be able to get the Nightmare off.
This is going to be good setup indeed. The question is, do they have the burst to deal with the man? And they've got the Roar, as you said, but he's already taken off the Nightmare with the Bear. Starts to walk away, and now with the reaction from Moo, How's going to be fine. And they might even get themselves a kill. EMP onto Z-Freak and a Handskin. There'll be the Face Edict, but it's not going to last long enough indeed. Moo gets the right click through. They'll find one. Now with the Bear chasing down a second. I mean, just look at that. You know, they go on How. It looks like a perfect opening. Suddenly, the entire team of Newbies there, and they're killing two of your own team. It's an immaculate play from Newbee.
Yeah, they got there just in time. Although Complexity wasn't completely on the same page there when they initiated, they did all show up, especially so good here. There's not that many nukes on Complexity. They're a little bit weak on damage, which means that for the next like 5 or 6 minutes, it's going to be really hard to burst him.
They just they've got objective after objective on the mines, and now they're coming into the jungle. They're going to look for Chessie on his Alchemist, and it looks like they're going to find him. They should be able to get this with the wraparound, and Newbee,
the heck.
Perfect pick after perfect pick. This is almost clinical, just how well these guys are doing this early game.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate there for Complexity. They said, okay, there's no way they warded the high ground because that's too obvious, but they did ward the high ground. But he's not stupidly ahead this game.
Yeah, and he's not killing anyone either. He just died 3 times and 1 assist.
And Radiant Team actually has a net worth, which is a little surprising considering an Alp usually accelerates you, but they are ahead.
So they're trying to go on How again. Let's see if they get away with this time. But again, the Nightmare toggled off. How continuing to move. Coming. Yeah, should be the saving. And they know this time Complexity, they're not going to overcommit. And meanwhile, in fact, Swindles gets taken down by the Phoenix, and just in the mid lane. It's going to be another kill for Newbee. Well, it looks like Moo was around. It looks like, okay, it was the Cold Snap Samurai.
Okay. I was going to say, it's like solo, that doesn't really make sense. Oh, he casted Wex Orb 10 times in that fight. That's pretty cool. Pretty sick spell casting there. I'll get 2.5 gold now, and the Lone Druid's at 2.8, so Lone Druid definitely ahead here. And he's going to accelerate a little bit harder. Hasn't died yet. Alchemist 0-3-1 right now. Definitely a tough game. They've done a great job pressuring him in the jungle.
Yeah, they really have. Each and every time just coming around trying to interrupt, and they've got eyes on Handskin in the mid lane. 3 of them ready to go, and here we're leading in with the Cold Snap and the Sunray follow up again. And just look how much chase that brought. He's ridiculous. Yeah. Cold Snap, Sunray. He's getting the kill every time at this stage of the game.
Yeah, and even putting the dive in there, just with 1 skill point, it applies a 25% in terms of levels. So everybody on Newbee is pretty happy.
Absolutely. At this point, they'll just stay strong in the mid lane. We can see Complexity. They do want to fight. They really, really do. They've got their eyes on this Complexity. We'll see if they're able to come out on top. It's going to be a pretty heavy engagement. There is backup from KP as well. Limp looking for the wrap around the Roar, the Crush, everything being thrown out of the move. They'll take down the Invoker, but at the same time, Doom has been dropped onto Chessie, but he did get the Chemical Rage off in time. It looks like the region's not going to be enough to keep him in the fight. The Fiend's grip onto How, trying to hold him back, but look at the chase down. KP just storming through the fight. Handskin trying to heal Chessie up. We'll see if he still pops now. The region's more than enough, so he gets himself out thanks to that kind of, Chemical Rage, False Promise combo. They should be able to clean up Handskin, so they'll get the kill onto the Oracle. Z-Freak being chased down as well, so they'll find themselves a second.
I think that was worth it. There was a buyback on INVOKER. They lost 2 supports but killed the INVOKER. Doom's down, so they're going to lose a tier 2, so this is overall good for Newbee, though.
Yeah.
So if you look at the gold change, yeah, it's pretty much even, but that tier 2 tower to Newbee, so actually how fast Alk runs. He was behind. He's still matching what the Lone Druid is doing, despite these team fights going bad, despite getting ganked so many times. Dead 4 times.
Oh, look at this as well. Blinking in. Goodbye, Handscan. He tried to come out in a little bit of a warding adventure. He's going to go down to the Doom. There'll be a Roar dropped onto Tron. They've got the rotation from Chesky with a concoction. They'll find themselves a kill here. The question is, can Newbee try and send it around? Tornado onto 2 of them. Swindles. He's trying to run away. The Savage Roar Force will be back as well from the Howl. The EMP complex. They can't afford to fight around. There's surely EMP coming through. Limit Chesky out of it. Z-Freak's going to go down there. How managed to make it a 2 for 2. Chesky still trying to make a go onto Moo Moo. He's just turning around, juking it off, and he's going to make it away. So they'll pop the Aegis here on the Alchemist at the same time.
Can they get this kill?
Oh, could they get Moo? Yes, they can. Cheeky little slap from Limp, and he will find himself a big kill onto INVOKER KP.
Oh, he wants vision. Oh, he's not going to get it. All right, really good fight there for Complexity. They actually only lost their 2 supports. Did Elk die as well? Why does it say Elk died?
Oh, okay, I had the Aegis.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, what's the death symbol? Absolutely amazing fight there for Complexity. The 1 mid, I think. They know that they're fighting, that they're top and ready to fight, so... Hawks and Boars are walking... Oh, they've got a double Hawk. This is perfect right here. They can actually clear their whole jungle. They're going to see everything. If they can initiate perfectly, this would be so big for Complexity. In the meantime, Chuan's way in the back right now.
Oh, and Limpy's going to jump straight in onto KP. Moo throwing out the Tornado. There'll be the concoction as well onto the man, but he's already got the Scorch Stuff out, so he's found Chesky now. Hexed up. He's going to have the false promise to keep him alive for the time being. The Doomsby dropped onto us. He's going to be the first catch of the fight. Burst down onto Chesky, and a Handskin gone as well. Wasn't enough to save the Alchemist this time around as Newbee just pounded into the man through the false promise. Damn. 3 heroes down, and that was not the kind of fight that Complexity were looking for.
Yeah, it was kind of good how Complexity went in, but it just got so bad so fast. There's all those trees in the way, so their initiation wasn't quite focused enough, and the position of Newbee, it immediately fixed. As soon as the initiation went in, they put all their supports on the back lane. They protected against that entirely. Easy racks now for Newbee by winning that fight. The Sunray and the Supernova just made all the difference. They weren't able to do enough damage and pick off the core heroes and the initiation. All they did was like waste Tornado. That's not good enough.
This is getting very, very scary now for Complexity. I mean, 17-7 down. You're missing a mid-brax at 23 minutes in. I mean, I guess in terms of the lineup, you have got the kind of the summons from Beastmaster and the Alx Acid Spray and such to push out, but still for heroes like the Slardar, and of course the supports, there's not really a lot they can do in terms of offering to push out these stronger creeps.
Yeah.
Open up the base a little bit more from Complexity. You can see Swindles trying to get a bit of a push on the top. He's got 1700 on top of the level 3 Necro, so he's still doing fairly well himself. Now, as we can see, the Complexity, they've rarely found the opportunity to really push the lanes out. They've only found 1 tier 1 off the map, whereas, you know, the amount of pressure that Newbee's been applying has been pretty damn brutal as they'll look to take down this tier 2. They will find it, and still just the scary thing is that how, you know, he's neck and neck with this Alchemist farm, if not just a little bit ahead of it as well.
Yeah.
It really is Newbee's game plan working at full strength, and I mean, for Complexity to come back into it, they're going to need a lot of time in top lane. Here we go, Swindles gets himself the tower, but this man, pretty much a dead man here as they all come in. Newbee not going to take that lightly, losing that top tower, and they'll take the Necro down as well.
Yeah, that was way too dangerous to do. I mean, he was trying to do...
It's a little bit tentative about trying to break the base here again for this time.
Chelsea's not quite full HP, so he's not super happy about running into this fight. They got great sentry wards to set down, so their opponents don't have vision, but with the Shiva's on Phoenix now, killing the egg is impossible for Complexity now. This basically offsets entirely what Beastmaster does for his aura. Really good item to have on Phoenix.
Let's have a look.
They've got Blink on Beastmaster, this could make the difference. And almost all of them have infused raindrops, giving them this team fight advantage. I like the choice. Can they kill a bear right now? That'd be pretty okay.
I'm for a good shot, but already the heal from the Sunray. Chesky being held back by the Tornado. They'll actually, yeah, the bear's gone.
Bear 1 down.
How gets themselves the second bear out.
They did use Alk ulti though, so I'm guessing Newbee will play a little safe until that ends. I guess the timer's not that small. It's 20 second downtime. Oh, 30 seconds downtime. It's actually decent. They'll go high now. And now the ultimate's gonna end.
There we go, Hex jumping onto Limb. Chesky coming in with the concoction, throws it out onto KP. KP did get the 2 man onto Limb, but the Supernova in the middle of this. They've got to run, they've got to split Complexity. You can see him in Chase as he goes for a Fiend Script, but he's still in range and burns down. The Complexity losing 2 on the defense. They're going to find Swindles as well. He's still hanging around. Twan catches him out with an Earth Spike. It's going to be a 3rd kill for Newbee. 2 heroes down without buyback here. as Newbee will look to clean this one up. Limp jumping in,
stun.
3-man stun indeed, but Moo, he's still fine, playing around. Tornado Ice Ball onto Chessie. There's the kite, the control from Tron. Getting first by the brain set from Z3, but it's not going to be quite enough. And Chessie, he's trying to fight his best for it. It's not good enough. He's gone down. Limp gets jumped on as well by KP. And Complexity back to base and Moo. He's not even done. He's trying to find the kill onto Z3, and he might just get it, and he will. Moo.
Okay.
It's all too much. I mean, yeah, 24-7. GG is cool. Game 1. I mean, I hadn't actually seen any of Newbee. I didn't get the chance to watch any of the games of the qualifiers, so it was costing the other reasons. But seeing this today,
does it make sense now?
They were just playing on a whole other level.
Yeah,
I mean, that was ridiculous.
They're
it really,
very
really
good.
was.
It's a fantastic draft as well. The only thing that I haven't seen about this kind of a draft before is that they put an Invoker in, and that combo with the Phoenix, it gave them like an extra 2 kills.
Yeah.
It gave them an extra 2 or 3 kills the whole game just because of the Cold Snap Sunray. It did so many stuns.